Now we see this in the book of Exodus. The people wanted to turn back to what they left behind and were delivered from. But in order to do this, they had to create a substitutionary image of God. This is a God who would let them pursue their own desires, seemingly with the same blessing and power in their minds that they had once known. Folks, this is the grave danger of our generation. Paul exhorted the Corinthian church. He said, be careful. Be careful who you're following. Be careful what you're believing. Be careful what you're reading. Oh, folks, I'm telling you, as Paul said, if you're not careful, if somebody preaches another Christ, you might very well end up agreeing with it. If I can challenge you as the pastor of this church to do anything, you don't have to believe a word I say. You get in this book and you read it for yourself. You study this thing. You study this book inside out. If you're a new believer, you start in the book of Matthew and you read through to the end and go back to Matthew and read to the end and back to Matthew and read to the end until this word is inside of you, until you know you can stand up and say, I know who Jesus is. I know who I have believed. Paul could say that. I know who I have believed. I know. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many people plead for me to stay in a certain place or to do a certain thing or to not be so extreme or to not go so far or to not follow so sincerely. Paul could say, I know whom I have believed, and I'm persuaded that everything I've placed in his hand, he's going to bring it right through to the end. I believe it with all my heart.